Here we go. I'm live both on two social medias at the same time. I am live on YouTube and I am live here on Instagram tonight. If you guys are joining, can you guys please share it out so we can get more people coming in? We are going to do a tutorial tonight. My name is Carol. I am the owner and creator of everything that you find at CarolJo's.com. I do more than just sell things on my online store, which is women's jewelry and accessories. I also do tutorials, which is what we have tonight, and I do chat times. We had chat time yesterday morning. We will do tutorial tonight. I have decided what we're going to do on Friday. Normally I have a bead sale on TikTok on Friday nights, but because it is Valentine's Day, I didn't want to plan something at night. So I will be going live at 11 o'clock tomorrow with a bead sale. And I have 50 items up for grabs tomorrow. 27 new items and 23 bring back items. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow on TikTok. I will be making a video on TikTok so that everybody knows over there also. Saturday on TikTok at 10 a.m., we are going to be doing our charm sale, which is where I bring out all the charms that I have and we just start going through those. And it can be a short, maybe an hour or two, and sometimes it can be 5 hours long. Just all depends on what we got going on during the day and seeing how long we can stay on for. So, and all the charms are 35 cents. And there's all different kinds of charms available. So that will be Saturday on TikTok also. So that is what we've got going on for the next few days. But tonight, what we're going to be doing a tutorial on is the wristlets. You know, you've seen the silicone bead wristlets like these here. Trying to make it so we can see it on both YouTube and Instagram at the same time. Not easy, but we have two different wristlets. These both are using the hexagon style beads and the 15 millimeter size beads. They pretty much have about the same pattern of layout of the beads, but we have different beads in there. This one is a solid, and then that white one is kind of has a print on it, a wave on it. So that is this one. And then this one is where we have a print bead and a solid hexagon. And then we have those white beads also with that wave on them. So you'll need, depending on what you make, hello, Happy. You can choose different style of beads. You don't have to do hexagons in there. You can do 15 millimeter only. You can do lentils. You can do abacuses, whatever style of silicone beads you want, you can put in here. I'm just choosing with this pattern. I have 5 hexagons. I have 5 pattern, and then I have 10 of this white one. This one is 5 hexagon, 5 of the solids, and 10 of this one. I'm going to do another hexagon example for you tonight. And in that one, we are going to have 5 of like the buttercream color. We will have 5 of white. Hello, Tempe. How are you? And then we're going to have 10 of the lilac. So we're going to have different colors for that one. And then I'm going to show you how to do one with a focal. And then I'm going to have one where we're going to do without any hexagons. And it is going to have abacuses in it. So we're going to do some different ones. So I'm excited to start this. I will tell you what else you're going to need for supplies. For the supplies, it's just the silicone beads and then we've got here a swivel key, a swivel lobster clasp with the key ring or split ring on it. Hi, Lisa. How are you doing? We have for tools, I just grabbed 2 of the 10.5-inch loop turners. I have a pair of scissors. I have this is a 2 millimeter size nylon cord. I have a straight nose pliers, a darning needle, and then you need something to burn the ends off. I'm going to do a lighter. Okay, I don't know what Tempe Love My Bestie is about, but hello, Tempe Love My Bestie. How's that? So that is what we've got going on here for supplies and for tools. Hi, Lori. I'm going to point you guys down so you can see my bead mat and see what I'm going to be doing here. So we're going to go down. There you can see the bead mat. And when I do this, I might not be able to see comments as well, just to let everybody know. I'm going to take the beads out of the bags here. And some of them will come out of the bags easier than others. There we go. And this one, there are 3 in a bag is the way I sell these. So we're going to have 1 extra. And I was going to say, please bear with me, everybody, while we have the camera pointed to the bead mat. I do not see comments as well, so I'm not trying to ignore anybody. Just to let y'all know. We got to get that one last bead out because I need all 10 of these. We're going to repeat this pattern 5 times on there. Come on out. There we go. Got that one out. There we go. All right. So on one of our loop turners, and the loop turner has like a little hook on it and then a little latch. Just put your latch down and then you're going to create your pattern. We're going to do 1 of the buttercream. We're going to do 1 of the lilac, 1 white, and then 1 of the lilac. And that is going to be, hi beads. That'll be our pattern that we're going to create, and we're going to do 5 of those. 5 of these will not fit on 1 loop turner, so that is why we have 2 loop turners. I'm going to do 3 patterns on one and 2 of the pattern on the other one. So here is 3 of them all on there. I'm loving that color. So you can do solids, you can do prints, you can do whatever you like for your combinations. It's really truly what is eye-pleasing for you. White. And here is the other 2. For our total here, we have 5 of that combination. Now we're going to cut off our nylon cord, and I just go, you can't see it all here, I go from my hand all the way to like my shoulder over here, and then I just cut it. It might be too much, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. And I cut this so that it's not going to be a straight like I need, so I'm just gonna try that way. There we go. It doesn't matter on this part, but when we go to put the needle on, it will matter. So these are all silicones for the wristlets tonight. All right, we're gonna just turn it upside down and then just push the beads on. And then you'll take your loop turner off. You'll grab the other loop turner. We just hook our nylon cord and then flip that over. Turn it upside down and then push the other ones on. And there is all of our beads. I'm going to push these down around a little bit. Trying to get them a little bit even. Hi, Joya. Had to duck down to see, but there is our combination. We will then take our key ring and put that on and just dangle it down in there. Doesn't matter where it falls at, just needs to be on there. Then what I do is I have, these are pullers, just round pullers. Just make a double knot. You can either double knot it or just go through this twice just to make a bigger knot on each end of the cord. However you want to make a knot. Okay, now just create a knot here on this to bring it all together. Just like you would normally, like you're going to tie your shoes. You see how this is all together? But you're going to want to bring this really close together and you want it really tight. So what you do is you put that knot in that loop turn, or in this knot gripper. And then we do the same thing over here. Just run it around a couple of times and then pull tight. Do you see how this is coming together? We don't see any space in between it. That's what we want to do. We're going to take it off of our loop turn, or our grippers. We want to tie another knot very close to that last one. So you want to get it down in there. There we go. We got it close to that one. And now we're going to loop these around again. I found having these actually works better for me to make sure my knots are getting really tight. And then you just pull and you will feel these tuggings. All right, now we're going to take off our grippers and then take your scissors and cut the knots off. Okay. Now, did you notice here, one side goes this way and one side goes this way? It just naturally falls that way, which is perfect. So we're going to grab our darning needle, thread it on, thread that one end. This end is going to this way. So what I'm going to do, kind of bend this back so you can see that hole in there, and take your needle and push this through. You need it to come up this side enough that you can take your pliers and grab that needle and pull it through. Once you get the needle through, then you can take it off and pull it, and you will notice the knot went inside the hexagon. Now, create a little bit of a loop here, go underneath, in between these beads, the same bead here, and then go through the loop. So do you see how it's around these beads here? And get that kind of tight. It's not real tight. I'm going to use my pliers this time, and I'm going to wrap it around here a few times. And now I'm going to pull. Whoops, hold on. It came off. There we go. I want to pull this. And do you see how it went down in there? And I want my knot down in there. Okay. I am going to bend my beads back so I can see my knot. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut really close to that knot, but not cut the knot. See how I got that really close? And then you're going to take a lighter or a butane flame thrower, and you are going to just singe off the end. I'm doing that off camera because I don't know. I'll do it on camera. I know TikTok doesn't allow it, but I don't know about the rest. You're just going to burn that like that and then hide the knot. You can pull on this side and it'll go in there. These are called, Teresa, these are called knot grippers. They're just circles with little knot slots in them that you can put the thread in there or the nylon cord, but you put a knot on one side so that you can make it so it'll pull. All right, this side, we are going to thread our needle. I'm going to bend this down, and in the purple one, we're going this way. So one side will get one half of the ending and the other side will get the other one. pull it through. You can't see either one of the knots. I don't sell them. I ended up, someone else had gotten these and she got out of the business and she just included these in my thing and I am loving this. Hey, Rosie. She got them from My Pretty Posh Princess is what it says on the side here. I know Brooke sells a different type of tool that will do the same thing. And then L&M Creations, I think is what it's called. It would be it's a mom and daughter duo, so it'd be the husband, dad. He makes them like these. Yep, and you can get them on Amazon too. So once again, we're going to create a little loop here, go down, around, and through. And we're going to create another knot on this side. And we're going to get that in there really tight and get it small as possible. Wrap this around your pliers and then pull on it. There we go. And he is naturally going in that white bead. He just went in there really good. There's going to be just a little bit on the second knot at the end. But hey, for 3 knots, and that's all you can really see, I'm going to cut this off. Really close again. We're going to get the lighter out. Just cinch that in, get it in there. And if you see a little bit of it, you can take your tip of your pliers and try shoving it in the inside. Just don't hurt yourself. There we go. So there it is. I did the cup one the other night, and it is out on YouTube, Joya. So yeah, we did the cup charms the other night. So that is the wristlet that you just put on like that. All right. Now I'm going to show you one. I've already picked out the colors for the next one. The pattern is going to be a pattern bead in galaxy-like colors. Then we have 2 of the abacuses. We have a solid one of the orange, and then we have the blue. And Ryan is talking to me, so hold on just a second. What, honey? What'd you say? No, I'm on my live. Oh, where was it? Oh, out on the step. Yeah, it's Bryland's. Downstairs. Sorry. Okay. So that's going to be our pattern. And we've got this. So I'm going to put this on my loop turners. So this is going to be one where we're going to do lentils instead of hexagon. And we're not putting white on this one. This one's going to be just a colorful one. We'll see what it looks like on. When I laid it out on the tray, I was like, ooh, I like this. Okay. There. Okay. And then this way. Okay, there's 3 of them. Then we got this one. And I'm trying to decide on this one if I want to do a little bit more and do a total of 5 or 4 of the pattern will be enough. And I don't think 4 is going to be enough. I'm going to do 1 more. I have enough in here that I can do this. Okay. We have the purple right there. And then these two. And it's funny that some of these get stuck in the bag. You have to have a bead that will be forgiving enough to go on over this hook part of it. So the loop turner needs to have like a 2.5 inch hole. The silicones move, and that's why with the silicones with their 2mm size hole will go on them, because they move. All right, so here are our beads for the second one we're doing here. I'm going to do this on white again. Whoops, that one needs to go bye-bye. So I'm just going to cut off a piece. We're going to take one of the loop turners. Once again, you've got the hook here. Put that on your, and then double it over and close it. So we've got our hook, double it over and close it. Turn this upside down. Hold on, I got to get that back on there. And then turn it upside down. And then push from the top here down. That way you're not going to hurt your fingers. We're going to grab the second loop turner. Turn it upside down. And do that. And that is our beads for the second one. Okay, I do like this combination. I do. Put on the keychain like so. And you guys will laugh at me today. I kept forgetting to put these on when I made the two examples here. And I kept having to take them apart, and because I kept forgetting to do it. So I'll just tell you, I was having a day. The day started out so wow. Okay, one circle or one knot there. Pull it tight. We're going to bring a double knot. And that can either be where you do 2 there and then put the knot there. Or you can put 2 knots on each other. Whatever way you want to do it. But the school bus, we had sub-zero temperatures. It was -21 this morning when Buttercup was get on about the time she would get on the bus. And the buses are diesels, which doesn't always work great in negative weather. And so they kept gelling up. And so I ended up having to take her to school today because the bus was going to be 45 minutes late. You want to get this, wrap those around there so that you can get them shorter so you can just pull on it when you're using these knot grippers, okay? So we got that really tight. You can't even see that one. That's the first one. Then we're going to take them off. It takes longer to take these on and off, but I found for me, they really work very well on getting the knot really tight. You want this knot to be right at the place of the other one. He's right there. Now I'm gonna, and it saves you hurting your fingers with all the pressure. I don't know if anybody else has these. So you know what I'm talking about there, Joya, with the cars. I'm like, so yep, so we took her to school this morning, or I did. All right, we got that nice and tight. Just like I said before, one side is going to go one way on the knot. So this one's going this way, and this one's going this way. It's just an automatic how that works. And I got something on my scissors that I need to get off, so make sure it doesn't interfere with my cutting. Cut those off. We are going to get our needle on there. Go through this bead here. Owie, I poked myself with the darning needle. And we hid our knot. You can't even see it now. We're going to, just like we did before, create a little loop, go underneath, bring the end through that little loop, and we are going to get down in there. And then we're going to grab our pliers. I wonder if I do a little knot here again. I wonder if I can get this tight doing it this way. We're going to try this. I haven't tried this yet with this second one with just one. Oh yeah, that's working. Okay. But he didn't get down in the bead like I wanted him. So I'm going to use the pliers next time. Cut him off. Get him in the garbage. Singe the end. There we go. Hide that one. There we go. Got it hidden. We're going to cut off the knot on this side. We are going to put our darning needle on. We are going to go this way. I didn't even need the pliers for that one. Ooh, that one went right in there. Create a little loop around. Go through that one. Get that down in there. There. Now we're going to wrap that around really close down here at the bottom. Don't get your finger in there. And pull. And then we're going to cut that off. Get rid of that end and burn that off. There we go. There we go. And we hit it. And this is one where we're using lentils. So when I put this one on, yep, it did need to have 5. I think if 4 wouldn't have gone on very well. But we've got 2 lentils, or not lentils, these are the abacuses right here. These 2 beads. Abacuses are more round and not pointy. The lentils are going to come to a point, and they're going to be a little smaller than these. We have 15 millimeter size beads on here, and these are 14 by 8 millimeter. So there we go. That is our second one for tonight. I'm going to pick up my abacuses here and get them off of the tray. I have a tray over here with all the beads on the side. Now we're going to do one that is going to have Fur Mama as our focal. We are going to have the hexagons here. So you can use focals on these too. We are also going to use some of the 15 millimeter. And then our other color we're going to bring in is black. I don't know if I'm going to do 4 or 5. So what I was thinking for this is that it will go this way. And we'll have that. The black. I don't know if you guys can see my pattern very well here on Instagram. Sorry. I'll put it on the loop turner so you guys can see it. Whoops, it's got to go this way. There, there, there. Okay. I'm going to put it on the loop turner so you guys can see it. So this is what I've got so far. I don't know if I'm loving that. I think I want to do something like this. Yeah, I think I want to do that. All right. So on this one, just got to think this through. Okay. Okay. Zoop. Zoop. Nope, black. Because I gotta think about how it's gonna circle. Just like when you make a stretchy bracelet, you gotta think the same way with these, okay? There, there. I think I'm gonna do a black and then this one. I think that might be. And I'm going to use black this time because we got a lot of black in this. So I'm going to use, and I use today 2mm size cord and 1.5mm size cord. And I really did not notice a difference in it with making it, putting them on the silicone beads, any of that. So what I'm going to say is it's totally your preference of which one you want to use. I didn't see a difference. Now we're going to pull those on. We're going to put this one on. And I want to see how long these are really quick. Just going to do this. Yeah, I think that'll be good. All right, so here's what we got. We have our upside down fur mama. But I do not want to forget. There we go. If we do it this way, then it's not upside down. There. We put on our, don't you come flying off. There we go. Get that in the middle-ish of our, want to put that in the middle. Okay, we're going to tie the first knot. And we're going to tie knots on the ends. There we go. Wrap this around. And then put this one in this one and wrap it around. And then pull tight. This is our first knot. Whew, that one's turning out kind of cute. There we go, that way. Now we're going to take these off. And we're going to tie that again. So you have a total of 4 knots in this whole process. Okay. Okay, we got to get this really tight. So we got 2 in. We're going to tighten up number 2. There we go. Stay in there. He came off, so hold on. We got to get him back in there. Wrap him around. All right, here we go. We're gonna pull tight. Ooh, you can feel the slip on that one. Yay. Okay. You will, when I'm using these, I can feel it slipping, like tightening. I'm gonna get those off of there. Okay, I'm gonna cut off the knots on both of these. Grab our darning needle. This one's going this way, this one's going that way. He's being a little pill going in there. We'll try this end now. We'll get her. As always, my YouTube video will be saved. Ooh, I wonder, that might work too. Right now, all of my polymer clay beads are downstairs. Buttercup is using them. I might have to. I'm going to use the loop turner to get this one through because he is not wanting to get on there. So to do that, you just pull it through the opposite way. Grab this on the end and then pull him through. There we go. We got it in there. I'm going to do the other side really quick too and just get both of them through before it gets too tight and I can't get the loop turner in. Whoops, lost it. Let's try that again. There we go. Stay in there. There we go. Okay. Create our little loop. Put that through the loop. Get that nice and tight in there. Grab our pliers, wrap it around, and get it really tight. There we go. Open it up, cut it off. Throw that one away. Singe the end and hide that in a bead. You can pull that one through. There we go. He needs to be poked a little bit. Poke you in there. All right. Now, there we go. We're going to loop that one around, go through our loop. And then pull this tight. There we go. Holy buckets, that got really tight all of a sudden. I don't want to get too tight. Nope. All right. And that one already went in the hole. There we go. And then this will just go around and can be down here, and this can be up here, and then you can wear it like this. So when you add a focal, it changes how much space you have, and you need to like just redo and figure out what would work. I'm going to come up just a little bit, okay, everybody? So there we go. So when you use a focal on these, ooh, geez, this is not, there we go. You know, the focal isn't one whole pattern. And so I did half of a pattern on the back side to continue it. So that's how you can do it with a focal if you want a focal on them. Here's one with the abacuses. And then here we have 3 of them where we use the octagon or hexagon shape beads with patterns and without patterns. So you can do whatever you want literally to make these. It just takes some nylon cord, either 1.5 or 2 millimeter nylon cord, the beads that you want to use, plus the swivel lobster clasp. And then for tools, you just need 2 loop turners. You can have them both be the large, or you can do a large and a small. You can need a good pair of scissors, a needle nose plier, a darning needle, and I really highly suggest getting the grippers. It can be these style or there's another style out there. But that is what I recommend for making the wristlets from what oh, and we can't forget you need something to burn the ends on. So that's what you need. All right. So I am going to get going here. I need to get Buttercup ready for bed. So she's got a big day tomorrow. So she's got a Valentine party. So we want to get her all ready for that. So I'm going to hop off just a little bit early. But like I said, I will be on tomorrow on TikTok at 11 a.m. for the bead sale. I'm going to do it earlier in the day because tomorrow night is Valentine's night and we'll figure out what we're going to do. But I will be on 11 o'clock tomorrow and 10 a.m. on Saturday for charms. And that one will also be on TikTok. So everybody have a wonderful night and hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.